So this is my 2001 Jeep Cherokee, and so I was having trouble passing my state inspection, and my engine light just would not. It kept coming on. So I had a code. I had a large emissions leak. This was my code right here. And so obviously that's the reason why my engine light kept coming on. And so one of the things that I did here was I did a little bit of research, and I found out there are some evaporating hoses that can go bad after a while. So this one's right here, as you can see here. I have to replace this one's here. This one goes right here, right there. And as you can see here, there's some cracks right here on both sides here. So that one was replaced. This one also was replaced. This one was probably the worst one. This one goes under the cart right here. And then this one right here also is a smaller hose, but as you can see there, it's falling apart. It's just not doing its job anymore. And so obviously, if you try to go to your local auto parts store, more than likely, you're not going to be able to find these hoses right away. And so one of the things that I did here was I ended up just using regular water heater hose. This one is 5/8. And if you're going to replace most of the hoses, you probably will need about 4 feet. And this one will replace this one and this one. This one right here is just a smaller hose. This is a little small, not too big. And this hose is here. I got this one from O'Reilly's auto store. They're not expensive at all. I'm assuming any auto parts store will have these ones, but I got this one's from O'Reilly's, and they're not expensive at all. They're about $3 a foot for that. That's a quick, inexpensive fix here. And so what I did here is, one of the first things you want to do here is unhook this battery, turn it off. That way any codes that have been gathered in the computer can be reset. They will be erased automatically. So then replace this one right here. I went ahead and cut about 8 inches of hose and put some clamps on it there. You can see the U right there, and it hooks up into that. There is another hose right here that is hooked up to the same device here, but is there. That one was in good shape. I did not have to replace that one. So that one hooks up into that, and it comes out on this side right there. You see the connection there. That's where that one goes. And this one and this small ones, they go under the car, and I will show you where they go right now. Those two hoses go right here in this area. So as you can see there, that's where the little L-shaped one was replaced right here. As you can see there, I put some clamps also on that one. And it's about 4 inches. It's not that long. And then also this one right here, that's the smaller one. So the smallest hose are replaced. And it right here, it's a little bit tight. And as you can see, there are some metal lines here. So there's not a lot of flexibility here. So you got to be very careful, because you don't want to pull on one of the hoses and dislodge another hose and cause more trouble. So that you just got to be careful with that. You just got to be conscious of that. So that was the area where you will replace your hoses. And there's one more thing that I have to show you that is very important, and that is to make sure you have a good cap, a good gas cap. If you have an old one, it's probably a good idea to replace that. This one, I replaced it. The one that I had there must have been about 8 years old, maybe more. And this one I got from O'Reilly's for about 12 bucks. And as you can see here, this one is working really well here. The reason why you know they're working really well, this area right here normally would be very moist. So that's how you know it's doing well, and the top would be very dried. So that one, it's important to do, to replace. And so then I went back to the inspection place and went ahead and got it re-inspected. And so before I fixed the hoses and got a new cap, I would run for about 100 miles and the engine light would come on. And so now that the hoses have been replaced, the cap has been replaced, I ran it almost 250 miles and still no engine light. Here we go. So you can see there, still no engine light at all there. So you can see that. And so, and more important, I was able to pass my inspection here, as you can see there. So that worked out pretty good. My fix worked really well there. And so that was an easy fix, not very expensive. And I hope this video can help someone. And thanks for watching.